Have you ever wondered if the current child support laws adequately balance the needs of the child and the rights of both parents? It's a question that has been asked by countless families navigating the often turbulent waters of child support. Currently, child support is often viewed as a contentious issue, with some parents feeling unfairly burdened and others worrying about transparency in how these funds are used. Non-custodial parents, those who do not have primary custody of the child, often bear the brunt of this financial obligation. This can lead to resentment and further strain familial relationships, detracting from the child's well-being. In addition, there's the issue of transparency. How can non-custodial parents be sure that the funds they provide are being used in the best interests of their child? This lack of clarity can breed mistrust, further exacerbating the tension between parents. Another contentious point is the punitive measures for non-payment of child support. While it's crucial that parents meet their obligations, the current system can be harsh. Non-payment can lead to imprisonment, a measure that not only affects the parent but also impacts the child both emotionally and financially. So what's the solution? Clearly, these issues underscore the need for a comprehensive overhaul of our child support laws. We need to develop a system that truly prioritizes the needs of the child, while also ensuring that both parents are treated fairly. This new approach must consider the shared financial responsibility of both parents and their significant others. Promote transparency in child support expenditure. Allow for adjustments in case of financial hardship, and decriminalize non-payment while still ensuring compliance. Moreover, it should recognize child support payments as tax-deductible, providing some relief to the non-custodial parent and ensuring the custodial parent and child receive necessary financial support. Above all, it should foster family unity and cooperation, removing incentives for family separation and encouraging a legal framework that facilitates collaboration and mutual support for the well-being of the child. These problems clearly point to the need for a comprehensive overhaul of our child support system. It's time to embrace a more equitable approach, one that respects the rights of both parents while prioritizing the best interests of the child. Reforms are necessary to enhance the child support system's fairness and adaptability. And that's where our proposed changes come in, designed to create a more balanced, transparent, and adaptable system. Firstly, the inclusion of a significant other's income. This is a novel aspect of the proposed reform. If the custodial parent has been cohabitating with a partner for 3 years or more, that partner's income should be considered in the child support calculations. This recognizes the economic reality of shared household incomes, and it's all about distributing financial responsibility more equitably. Let's also talk about transparency in child support expenditure. This is key to fostering trust and ensuring that child support payments directly benefit the child. We propose 2 mechanisms for this: requiring custodial parents to document child-related expenditures and introducing a child support debit card system. It's about reassurance. It's about accountability. It's about making sure that everyone knows the funds are being used appropriately. Next, we need to consider adjustments for financial hardship. Life happens, employment changes, and the child support system needs to be able to adapt swiftly. If a non-custodial parent is fired, changes to their payment obligations should be made immediately. And if a non-custodial parent voluntarily leaves their job, they should present their case in court to seek adjustments. This ensures that this flexibility can't be exploited unfairly. One of the most pivotal aspects of the reform is the abolition of imprisonment for non-payment of child support. It's about acknowledging the detrimental effects of such penalties, not just on the non-custodial parent, but ultimately on the child as well. Instead, we propose alternative enforcement strategies that encourage compliance without jeopardizing the parent's employment or financial stability. These reforms aim to ensure that the child support system is flexible and fair to all parties involved. And that's what it's all about, really. It's about fairness. It's about adaptability. It's about making sure that our child support system works for everyone, and most importantly, for the children at the heart of it all. But what does this mean for parents and children affected by these laws? In essence, these reforms propose a shift towards a more equitable system. By considering the income of a significant other, the financial responsibility of supporting a child is distributed more evenly, reflecting the shared household income. This isn't about placing an undue burden on the new partner, but recognizing the economic reality of the family dynamic. Transparency is another cornerstone of these reforms. Implementing mechanisms to document child-related expenditures and a child support debit card system ensures that every penny spent is in the best interest of the child. This isn't just about accountability, it's about fostering trust and reassurance that the funds are being used properly. The reforms also understand that life can be unpredictable. If a non-custodial parent loses their job, immediate adjustments to their payment obligations can be made. However, if they voluntarily leave their job, they must present their case in court. This balance ensures that the system remains fair and isn't exploited unfairly. One of the most significant changes is the decriminalization of non-payment of child support. Instead of imprisonment, alternative enforcement strategies are proposed. This isn't just about the non-custodial parent, it's about the child too. The detrimental effects of such penalties ripple out, affecting the child's life in profound ways. There's also a financial relief for the non-custodial parents in the form of tax deductions. Child support payments are recognized as tax-deductible, providing some relief while ensuring the custodial parent and child receive necessary financial support. At the heart of these reforms is a commitment to promote family unity. The proposed changes aim to remove incentives for family separation, fostering a legal framework that encourages collaboration and mutual support for the child's well-being. The proposed reforms are designed to transform the child support system into a cooperative effort that supports the integrity and unity of the family. These reforms aren't just about laws, they're about families, fairness, and most importantly, the future of our children. Change is never easy, but it's often necessary for progress. And such is the case with the proposed reforms in child support laws. These changes are designed to navigate the challenging dynamics of family law, with a keen focus on transparency, fairness, and most importantly, the best interests of the child. So, what does the future look like with these reforms? Well, envision a world where the income of a significant other becomes a component in child support calculations if the custodial parent has cohabitated with them for 3 years or more. This not only acknowledges the shared economic reality of households, but also distributes the financial responsibility more equitably. Imagine a system where custodial parents are required to document child-related expenditures, fostering trust and ensuring that child support payments directly benefit the child. Or consider the introduction of a child support debit card system, a mechanism that provides reassurance that the funds are being used appropriately, much like a business's accountability to its stakeholders. Picture a framework that allows for swift adjustments to child support obligations in the event of job loss, a reform that recognizes the fluctuating nature of employment. This means that if a non-custodial parent is fired, changes to their payment obligations can be made immediately, reducing financial stress and hardship. And importantly, envisage a world where non-payment of child support no longer leads to imprisonment. Instead, alternative enforcement strategies are employed, encouraging compliance without jeopardizing a parent's employment or financial stability. In this reformed landscape, child support payments are recognized as tax-deductible, easing the financial burden on non-custodial parents and incentivizing timely and consistent payments. These changes not only provide financial relief, but also ensure that the custodial parent and child receive necessary support. At the heart of these reforms is the promotion of family unity and cooperation. By removing incentives for family separation, we emphasize a legal framework that encourages collaboration and mutual support for the well-being of the child. By rethinking child support, we can create a system that truly supports children's futures and treats all parties equitably. This is not just a proposal, but a commitment towards a fairer, more empathetic society that unwaveringly supports our children's futures.